Welcome to your unconventional commencement.
Greetings to everyone, students, families and friends, FIT faculty, staff, and administration, and other distinguished guests. I am Dr. Giacomo Oliva, Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you to this very special virtual event in celebration of the members of FIT's graduating class and the completion of their associate and baccalaureate degrees. We wish that we could be with you here today in person to share these joyous proceedings, for they underscore the importance of higher learning and mark a significant milestone in our students' education. Nonetheless, we are thankful that through the power of technology, we are able to come together virtually to recognize and congratulate our graduates for all that they have accomplished. We sincerely hope that you enjoy our commencement ceremony today.
Commencement is about the future, and we are celebrating the start of a new phase in all of your lives as holders of well-earned FIT degrees. Commencement is also about the past, as you follow in the footsteps of graduates before you. And now we proceed with one of FIT's commencement traditions, the transfer of colors. The Fashion Institute of Technology was founded in 1944 during World War II by individuals of great vision. It began in borrowed space with borrowed equipment. But one item of its own was an American flag. The flag has been handed down as a visible demonstration of the way each class touches the next in a never-ending chain.
And as we honor the American flag, so too we honor the flags of all countries, as represented by the flag of the United Nations, as tribute to the diversity of our community and the world.
FIT is a public institution that serves many. Among the most important are the people of New York State. Our flag is a deep blue. Our students will transfer from one class to the other the colors of the state of New York. The city of New York is also served by this great institution. The city's Dutch heritage is identified by the colors of its flag, orange, white, and blue. Our students will now transfer from one class to the other the colors of the city of New York. The flag that remains is FIT's. It is blue, symbolizing aspiration, dedication, and achievement. It represents the faith in education with a purpose that was held by the founders of this college with great pride. We conclude this traditional ceremony by asking our students to transfer from one class to the other the colors of the Fashion Institute of Technology of the State University of New York. Madam President, the colors have been transferred.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. The past year and a half has not been easy, as we lived through moments in history such as the pandemic, the Black Lives Matter movement, virtual schooling, the Stop Asian Hate movement, and many more. You persisted through and discovered the silver linings of being virtual. You coped with being away from family and friends, you found employment in a scarce job market, and for some, you managed to stay sane being at home. These are a few of many victories you may have encountered, and I hope they remind you all how strong you are. The former SGA president, Sally Haas, once said, "You are not a student first, but a human being." After today, some of you may not be students, but remember that you are not a job, You are not a service. You are a human being, and your feelings are always validated. Reflect, forgive, and rest because you deserve it. We are all unique people from different walks of life, and I encourage you to listen to understand others. Hate and bigotry are not accepted here and not accepted for any reason. Protect your neighbors and check in with your friends and family. You never know what battle people are going through. It's okay not to be okay, but always remember that you have the power to create your reality. Thank you to all the families and everyone at FIT for believing in us, and I wish nothing but the best for everyone. Thank you.
As the president of the Faculty Senate, and on behalf of all the faculty of the Fashion Institute of Technology, congratulations. You have not only graduated from an incredible institution, but you have done so in one of the most unusual times in the history of FIT. You persevered not only with the numerous and challenging tasks that normally comprise a degree, but with everything extra that the world could throw at you as well. For this reason, we, the faculty, know and are completely certain that success will follow you wherever you go. Congratulations again.
Hi, my name is Jolie Pazetsky, and I am the valedictorian of the Associate Degree Program, Class of 2020. I just wanted to give everyone a huge congratulations. It is such a huge accomplishment that we completed the Associate Program at FIT, and I hope that whether you continue to your bachelor's or you're out there working in the real world, that you are absolutely killing it. It is such a pleasure to be part of the class with you, and I know that we will achieve great things in this industry. You really have proven in this pandemic that we can create amazing products and projects and really just excel beyond our wildest dreams. So I just wanted to give you a huge congratulations. We did it!
Congratulations, Class of 2020 and Class of 2021. This is your own very glorious day. This may not be the commencement that you dreamed of, but in no way does the lack of traditional ritual take away from your achievement. Naturally, you didn't arrive at FIT wanting to be known as the classes of COVID-19, but perhaps there's another way to look at it. Last year, in a commencement speech that he delivered in Ohio, Tom Hanks called you the chosen ones. Chosen because you chose to succeed. You chose to complete your choice of studies. You chose, in the face of an unimaginable fate, to graduate. And here you are. You walked through that storm and you claimed your place and you found your voice. And indeed, this is your day. And though the pandemic will forever be part of your identity, there's something else, something more important that distinguishes you. In your time with us, the world, the country, and our campus as well became the canvas for some of the era's most difficult, divisive issues. Racism and bigotry of every description, gun violence, immigration, police brutality, climate change. And you looked at the violence and the bigotry and the destruction of the environment in the face and in ways that cannot be misinterpreted or ignored. You said no. You raised your voice, you rallied, you protested and petitioned, you put your elected officials and your FIT professors, all the administrators, and me as well, on notice and demanded change. Fairness, equity, diversity, respect. You became change agents for a world in desperate need of repair. You give me hope for a better future. However, now you face more choices as you step into the careers that you prepared for at FIT and life, real life, takes over. How are you going to nurture your sense of purpose? as you start to grow and build new families and friendships, and new experiences shape your perspectives, what values will you hold dear and continue to fight for? What will be your North Star? Well, my bet is on you. In times of unprecedented peril, you chose the light and proved that you have the power to make a difference. So class of 2020 and class of 2021, I will be watching as you make your mark. And I want to wish you much success and Godspeed. And now I am thrilled to be able to introduce your commencement speaker and the recipient of the 2021 President's Award for Creative Excellence. I suspect that this is a woman who needs no introduction. She's an actress, a singer, a producer, a director, and entrepreneur. I bring you Tracy Ellis Ross.
FIT! Classes of 2020 and 2021, woohoo! I am so honored to be your commencement speaker this year, and oh, how I wish we were together in person, celebrating this powerful, beautiful moment in your lives. And also so that I could see what great outfits you all would have chosen to wear under your cap and your gowns. But honestly, there's pretty much no one else that I would rather be with than a group of creators and innovators. I think you all are doing the work of angels, seriously. I have loved and treasured fashion, design, and craftsmanship from a very, very, very young age. I basically came out of the womb with two things: joy and a hankering for all things exquisitely designed, be it a doll, jewelry, a table, a building, ceramics, textiles, turnstiles, album covers, and trust me, I've seen an album cover or two in my day. I've witnessed the power of a kick-ass suit and a beaded gown, a church hat, and a great commercial. I have lost myself in way too many games of Miss Pac-Man than I care to admit. Main titles for TV shows reside in my heart for eternity. I love a beautifully bound book, pillowcases, sheets, and French antiques, wallpaper, light fixtures, sofas, rugs, and did I mention shoes? Shoes. I have always loved shoes. I notice it all. It offers me fuel, and all of it is an integral part of my identity and self-expression. Some of you are leaving FIT as designers of toys, interiors, cars, games, and packaging, photographers, illustrators, architects, animators, and filmmakers. Some of you are on the business side of these creative industries, heading into advertising, marketing, or journalism. Or you will become experts in art, cosmetics, home products, and textiles. So basically, you all will be making things for me. Or you will be building retail strategies or managing sustainable supply chains, which also fascinate me as someone who has launched her own beauty business, Pattern Beauty, and is building a plane as I am flying it, so to speak. What unites everyone here graduating today is creativity. That is what brought you to FIT. You all are dream weavers, the spice rack of our lives. I can tell you from experience that we need people who are professionally bilingual, who speak both design and business, creativity and commerce. So whether you end up on the creative side or the business side of this industry, you will have an opportunity to use your talent as a gateway into changing perceptions. And that is vitally important. You will be telling the stories of what's happening in our lives, particularly at this inflection point that we're in right now. Fashion and design give us an opportunity to make a statement about who we are and what matters to us. So I ask you, who are you and what matters to you? Keep asking yourself that question year after year. Let your heart and your gut be your guide, and be excellent at what you do. And as the great John Lewis said, you must be bold, brave, and courageous, and find a way to get in the way. So how will you get in the way in your own way? How will you stand for justice, freedom, equity, inclusion, choice, and safety? Because we no longer have the luxury of not being bold, brave, and courageous. Let your work comfort, inspire, offer an escape, or be a platform. People will have a piece of you, your energy, your vision, along with them at pivotal moments in their lives. So know your impact and use it wisely. I'm counting on you. What it takes to be a creative force and graduate is no small feat, and to do it now, this year, bravo! Creating in a bubble and not in community is not easy. Making a transition into virtual learning in the middle of your education, that's no joke. So I already know that you are determined. Taking that determination out with you into the world is a challenge, but knowing the education that you've had, the mentors who have guided you, and the outstanding work that you've done to earn this degree, I'm absolutely sure you're going to crush it. So please get in the way every chance you have. Go big and go bold, and I want you to know that I will be cheering you on every stilettoed step of the way. Congratulations. How's my hat? Let's make it more fluffy. Ah, much better. Congratulations. Bravo, bravo. Oh, a round of applause and a standing ovation.
Greetings. I am Shannon Mayer, Interim Dean of the J. and Patty Baker School of Business and Technology. Madam President, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the candidates recommended by the faculty of the Baker School of Business and Technology for conferral of the Associate in Applied Science and Bachelor of Science degrees from the Fashion Institute of Technology.
Frida Abatten, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexandra Abramson, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brian Acevedo, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Veronica Adams, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Paris Ayelatraki, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Caroline Albert, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Asabai Ali, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Rebecca Almonte, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Larissa Anderson, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jake Joseph Andreas, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samuel Engelhardt, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. A. Vital Applebaum, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alessandra Arcipret, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Mason Ayers, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Tom Philip Backlagan, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alfonso Badillo, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sung Beck, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jaylene Baez, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Humery Bacon, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Esther Balaciano, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Tiana Balotis, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Leanne Barbarito, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Madison Basham, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sophia Batista, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Julia Baumholz, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Micah Baxter, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Julian Bifaw, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexander Bennett, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Christopher Bennett, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Julie Burke, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jessica Bernstein, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alyssa Bikram, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Elsa Bialiski, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lauren Biggerstaff, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sonali Bishop, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Bittner, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Audrey Blazone, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alyssa Balbat, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Amir Boni, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Elizabeth Brand, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Arita Brenchley, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Olivia Brink, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Victoria Brockhoft, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kristen Brody, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. James Brunner, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Brunoteo, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Isabella Brusky, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michael Bukaram, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lucy Cadman, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Amanda Camos, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Peter Capello, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Mickey Karif, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Mechalin Karlberg, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Natalie Carraza, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Joseph Castellano, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Siddhik Chutta, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Chloe Chandler, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Flamina Chankova, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Minail Chaudhry, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Paige Chavis, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Portia Cherry, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kathleen Chirico, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Anthony Cho, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jae-Won Choi, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ji-Young Choi, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sun-Hee Choi, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ashley Chan, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jinwoo Chung, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Joel Cianciosa, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexis Sigliano, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Victoria Clamens, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Catherine Clark, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Gabriella Colasuono, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Cole, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Donisha Cook, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Rachel Cross, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Radisliti Cuello, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Gabrielle D'Agostino, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Anika Daly, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Rosa D'Appolito, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kaylin Davey, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ashley Davis, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kenzie Davis, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lizette De Alum, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alyssa D. Cosmo, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jennifer Diulio, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Yarisa De Leon, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sydney DiMartino, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alyssa Di Stefano, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Allison Detloff, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Gianna D. Cristo, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sophia Diaz, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexa Diedrich, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Geraldine Dona, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Gail Doran, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Awa Dumbia, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nicole Dovman, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Igor Dunikov, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Hashim Durrani, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Marissa Earle, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Caitlin Edwards, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Noor El Gamal, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nina Ercolano, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Espinal, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jordalis Fabre, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Allison Feltz, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Christina Fierro, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Katerina Figueroa, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Fink, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kelly Fitzpatrick, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Caitlin Flora, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Caitlin Foley, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sydney Forbes, Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Franklin Fraley. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Easton Francis. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ashley Freundner. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ariana Friedman. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kevin Galindo Sanchez. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Santiago Gallego. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jasmine Gaviria. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nicole Genn. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Talia Gellis. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nathaniel Genow. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Christina Giacalone. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sydney Gillis. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Gizzo. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Aaron Glazer. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Glazer. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Justine Galata. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ashley Gomez. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jonathan Gomez. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Veronica Gonzalez. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Juelia Goris. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brianna Gautier. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Delzy Gouw. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Evelyn Goikman. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Anastasia Grace. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alyssa Graham. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emma Graziano. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Paloma Green. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kania Green. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Mary Groney. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Valerie Gutierrez. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Judy Ha. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Avery Haberman. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lisa Hayner, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ali Hamadani, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jacob Harmon, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Casey Harrigan, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nadine Hauser, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Robin Hirilal, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Donna Hellberg, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Natasha Hemani, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Hernandez, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alacia Hicks, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Shauna Hilferty, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Maria Hillenbrand, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sophia Hoffman, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lucille Hoytink, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Hannah Holbrook, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Holloway, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brittany Horner, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Savannah Howe, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Madison Huber, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lauren Hudson, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Isabella Hurtado, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jennifer Rinelli, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Elizabeth Jacobs, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alan Jojo, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexis Jonick, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Claudemie Joseph, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kevin Kalicharan, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Bailey Keene, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Danielle Keener, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexis Keith, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Dylan Kelly, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Moira Kelsall, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Charlie Kim, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Yuri Kim, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ava King, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Carolyn King, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Cassidy Comp, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Margaret Kovach, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Genevieve Kress, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Serena Krapinski, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Isuan Kwa, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Cameron LaChapelle, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Marie-Charlotte Ladenius Clark, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michaela Langs, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Annie Law, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Hai-Su Lee, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Naomi Lee, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Anastasia Lajenka, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexis Lemire, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jessica Levine, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emma Lewis, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
It's a great honor to now call myself FITler. Congrats to the rest of the class of 2021. We did it.
Joan Lee, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michelle Lopez, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ardelia Lovelace, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Aliya Lokardaropoli, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexandra Lind, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Marco Macancila, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Valerie Maddox, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexis Maines, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emmanuel Maravilla, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lane Markulix, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lizeth Martinez, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Rayleigh Scarlett Maruka, Associate in Applied Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Roberta Mastrandrea, Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Maya Mazur. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lisa Mazzio. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michaela McRae. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Carlisa McNee. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Clarissa McNeil. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Avery McQueen. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Garhe May. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Carolyn Mellon. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Rebecca Mendrisky. Associate in Applied Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brittany Evans. Bachelor of Science. Advertising and Marketing Communications.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New York and the trustees of the State University of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon all of you who have completed our requirements the Associate in Applied Science degree and Baccalaureate degree, respectively, with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to recognize you as FIT alumni by asking you to shift your tassel, whose color represents the level of the degree that you earned today, from right to left, and you are now official. Congratulations.
Time to turn the tassel. All right, graduated.
Onward and upward. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Yes, you did it. Congratulations. All that hard work paid off. Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. We love you very much. You made it. Please stay in touch.
Woohoo! Yeah! Congratulations. Congratulations. Woohoo! May all your dreams come true.
Congratulations. You made it. You should be so proud.
Woo!